So in these parts here, we have to cover our pool in the winter. I know down south people don't cover their pools, but here we do. And usually towards the end of October, all the way until now, which is last week of May. Sometimes I even wait until June. But anyway, the cover is going to come off today, and you can see here, because someone had asked me in a previous video how it stays taut like this. If you see, there are these screws that pop up out of the cement and then they screw back down when these come off. So the first thing he'll do, you'll see, we have a pool guy come to do this. He'll take all of these off, every single one of them. They're all the way around the whole pool. So you'll see him do that, and then they'll begin to pull the cover off of the pool and then slowly start to wrap it and close it up so that I can put it away for the summer. Then the next thing, what has to be done is he will get, this is the filter, there's the skimmer, not where the water comes through from the skimmer, and what he'll do is he'll get this all going in here and put the stairs on and the railing and whatnot. Then he treats it with the chemicals and it is ready to be vacuumed and cleaned. So we're just waiting for him to come right now, and we'll see how that process happens. All right, so the pool cover has been taken off, as you can see, and it's rolled up, and I put it in that garbage can, and then I store it for the season. All right, so there was 3 gallons of shock put in the pool, and we have the filter obviously is running right now. The next thing that had to be done is the sides had to be brushed because a lot of the pollen and stuff that squeaked in from the side line up along the edge where the water is. And now, as you can see, I'm skimming using the net to get all of the loose debris that's floating around, and some of the larger stuff like leaves that work their way underneath the cover like that over there. And I have the robot in as well, who is going to be a tremendous help in cleaning up all the dirt. You can see where his tracks already with a lot of the dirt that squeezed underneath the liner, not the liner, the cover as well. So here we are, it's the next day, and I have the filter going, and you can see the robot is still in there, and the pool is way cleaner than the last clip that you just saw. So I've been keeping him in there. Yesterday he must have been in there about 5 hours, and I have him in since this morning, I want to say about 9 o'clock, and right now it is 12 o'clock. And in addition to that, it's someone just asked me yesterday about the maintenance of the pool, and it is a lot of work. I mean, it's really nice, it's great, I love it and everything else. It is a lot of work, and the opening is right now, obviously it's a little bit extra work, but every morning I do have to skim it and clean it and check the levels of the chemicals. But what's going on here, so you understand, is that the pool filter, as you can see, those things right there where you see the water moving like that, that's the circulation of the water. It comes out there, it goes in through this opening right on the side over here, and then it comes into this. And there's a skimmer bucket in there which will collect the larger debris and whatnot. And then what happens is it comes over into here, and you can see right there the water. It goes through there and then up into the filter. Now the filter has something called deciduous earth in there. It's like a white powder, and it captures all the impurities in the pool. And then it comes back out and it goes through this right here, which is where the chlorine tablets go. It takes about 6 chlorine tablets per week, and then it comes back in and then out here. Now the chlorine tablets have become absolutely crazy expensive since COVID. I really don't know why, but they're really, really expensive. Now, in addition to the robot, in there, like I said before, I have to use the brush and I have to use the net as well. Let me walk over there so you can see that, if you don't know what that means. Here is the net. It's a net. And what I do is you can get the top debris, and sometimes if there's larger debris on the bottom. And then here is the brush right here, so you can brush the sides of the pool and the bottom of the pool gently. And then we also bought this thing last year. This is it charges up. It's a vacuum, so that I can help the robot along with this vacuum. Now, in addition to that vacuum, we do have the vacuum that is, and you can see the nozzle for it right there, that we can attach to the pool. It's a hose and a vacuum, and it goes through the filter. It's not as effective, definitely not as effective as the robot right there, and not as effective as this right here. Now, the next thing that's going to happen is I have to take a sample of the water, and then I go to the pool place, and what they'll do is they will tell me, what I need. Is it, I have to balance the pH, I have to put buffer in, I have to put in algicide in, or whatever. So they will let me know. They do it right there on the spot. They take the pool sample, and then they tell you what products that you actually need. A lot of times, to be honest with you, I don't buy it at the pool place because it's always way more expensive. So I'll check out Walmart. I know Walmart prices are going up now, so I still have to compare. And then a lot of times, Marianne is really good with going online, and she'll look on Amazon and whatnot and see if we can find this stuff a little bit cheaper, and then it gets delivered right here to the house. So, like I said before, it's great. Love it. I love looking at it. It's so pretty. I don't have the waterfall right now because it just adds more debris. I turned it on, and a lot of crapola came out, and I got it out, and I don't want to put it on yet again. But like I said, it's absolutely beautiful. It's great to sit by, especially on a hot day, summer day. And but it is an expense, to open the pool, to close the pool. I guess you could do it on your own. I never trust myself to do it. It's, to open and close the pool are in the $300 zones, and it's an expense. And obviously the installation of the pool nowadays is even more crazy than when we had the pool put in. But like I said, it's nice to have, and it's so pretty, right? Just look at the color. It's so nice. All right, so I hope this was a little bit informative if you have a pool and you don't understand all the stuff that you have to do. You have to keep that filter running. We keep it running at least 8 hours a day from 8 to 6. You got to keep a check on your chlorination unless you have a saltwater pool, which I don't have. I mean, we could change it over, but that's a few $1,000s as well. We used to have a heater for the pool, but the heater did break down, and it was really expensive. Our gas bill was through the roof. So we don't have a heater. I have a solar cover that I put on the pool to try to capture some of the sunlight and to increase the temperature of the pool. Chemicals and whatnot, all of it, adds up. But like I said, it's something that if you really like it and you really want it, you have to save for it and, put away for all the maintenance things that you're going to need. All right. So like I said, I hope it was semi-informative for you, and I will be seeing you really soon. Thanks so much for stopping by. Like always, take care. Don't forget, drop me a comment, subscribe to the channel, all that kind of stuff. And I will be seeing you really soon. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.